What's up, my Fina loves? It's Miss Fina D coming to you all from Fina Entertainment News. So, Eva Marcille is promoting the new season of her show, All the Queen's Men. And she was on the radio and she talked briefly about her divorce, potentially dating again or, seeking love and giving advices to women who have a career and looking for love. And, she talked in detail about the show and all of that. So I figure I give you a break from Married to Medicine a little bit and switch it up. So let's get into what Eva Marcille had to say.
All right.
So how was doing the writer's strike?
Oof. What was we doing, Jody?
How was life during the writer's strike?
Life during the writer's strike, it wasn't bad. I recently went through a divorce, and I'm a workaholic, so I'm one of those. Jack, you know me. There's a gig, I'm gonna take it. If it makes sense, I'm at work. And so I think going through what I was going through in my personal life, I would have naturally just tried to overwork myself. Mm-hmm. But the strike, though it programmed us as far as actors, reminding us of how fortunate we are for this business, how interconnected this business is, how you need everybody on your crew to make this money. Mm-hmm. What it did for me is it gave me time for me. And we always talk about self-time and me time. And what is that, a weekend in Miami? And by the time you get back to Atlanta, you tired and you got to get back to work. Mm-hmm. And so you had some relaxation, but like the you time. So I had some really introspective time during the writer's strike. And it helped me diversify my investment portfolio. For sure. And make sure that generational wealth is looking like what it needs to, no matter what jobs are available out there.
That's that God bless attitude I be talking about at the end of every video. The God bless attitude, being positive at all times, seeing the good in every situation. The good in this situation is that even though professionally she was going through it with a strike and personally she was going through it with her divorce, the positive that she found in it was, you know what? Usually I will put my feelings and my health and everything I got going on the back burner and go to work and ignore that I have real issues going on and face those issues head on and take care of myself, self-care, okay? And take the breaks that I need to make sure I'm not only healthy for myself, but I'm also healthy for my children to continue to be the great provider and a great and amazing mother that I am. And so what I would normally do is push my feelings aside, okay? Basically on the back burner and focus on work. But what the strike did for me is it provided me all of the time that I needed to heal, to take care of myself, and to be present for my kids and all of that. So I love that even though she could have taken the negative route with that answer, she found something positive in that moment. So absolutely, negative things happen. Just because you have the God bless attitude, it doesn't mean that you're not human and you don't have those moments. But when you do see the positive in everything and say, you know what, maybe this thing happened for a reason, and you get over that hurt in that moment and you're able to see the light at the end of the tunnel and the positive in it, it makes your healing process a lot better. So she's not saying that or ignoring the fact that, hey, you know what, it was rough for me. I went through, a terrible time, but the positive in it was I had all of that time for self-care and to deal with my feelings head on instead of putting it on the back burner. And I went through my healing process and now I can come out on the other side. So I'm here for it. Let's continue to listen. And everything that you just witnessed in the background with Eva talking, I just used it as my background to avoid inserting different images of Eva in here. But I will be replaying that segment with the volume up so you can all hear what Eva had to say after the Taraji segment.
Speaking of the complexity of this role that you play, she's a diva, a boss, a gangster, all that. In the real life scheme of things, what is in Diva's green room? In this Divas green room, what is in Eva Marcille's green room? Is there anything that's just like over the top that you be like, what?
No, I mean, I have, first of all, Tyler Perry, shout out to his actor's row. Our dressing rooms are so lit. I have my makeup bowl, my
Wow.
makeup artist. She has her whole corner and area, bathroom, shower, all that good stuff. TV, couch, pulls out to a bed, refrigerator. But what I have to have are my ginger beers, my Red Bull,
Ooh, I love that.
and my Lunchables. I have Lunchables and cup of noodles. And if you don't have my hot sauce, we got a problem.
Couple noodles.
Yes.
So what about Taraji? She's complaining that she didn't have food, she didn't have a car service. Women just got back to working. What do you think about her claims?
What you think about them, Sean?
I think she can shut them off and let people make some money.
I mean, I feel like to each its own. You know, it's like saying I got cut deeper than you got cut, so you can't really cry. I can cry harder. You know, I'm women's lib. I'm always gonna be here for my women. So if, you know, Taraji feels like there's a situation that could have been improved and she wanted to speak on it, by more power to her. I'm just fortunate that the space where I work at and at TPS, I don't have any issues. Our work start on time, we finish on time, we get paid on time. Life is good. I love my coworkers. I love my co-stars, my crew. The creator, our TP. Like, I love my show.
So you weren't finna hit us with the Vivica Fox response, was you?
Yeah, we good over here.
I mean, because essentially, and because not to slight my girl, I love Taraji, and Taraji has worked in this business for a long time. And to work in this business, I remember talking to one of my mentors, to work in this business as an actor, basically, you decided to be unemployed. That is what you signed up for. And so the way we get it in the paint, every single job, every extra dollar on that job adds to our quote for our next job, our bottom line. It matters. The size of your dressing room, you can negotiate that. Like everything. If you got a chair on set, if you got a sleeve on the back of your chair, everything is negotiated, and it's harder for us to negotiate. So the fact that she's speaking up, she's not doing nothing that Sidney Poitier and Viola Davis hasn't done for years.
I love this moment and what she said right here.
You know, it's like saying I got cut deeper than you got cut, so you can't really cry. I can cry harder.
I appreciated that moment because what she's saying is, even though I cannot currently relate to what you're going through, Taraji, sis, I still see you, I hear you, and I stand with you. And just because my cut is deeper, you heard what she said, so I completely rock with that. It's all about your delivery, because people did not like when Vivica Fox was asked the same question. They did not like her delivery. They felt like it sounded like, well, you're on your own because I'm doing good over here. And so Eva did a great job answering that. Now, for those of you who are not aware, Taraji P. Henson, during her press tour promoting the color purple, she did talk about still being underpaid after all of these years being in Hollywood. She talked about, you know, wanting a driver and security, and basically during her time on the color purple, you know, they wanting to get them rentals. And she's like, I'm Taraji P. Henson, like, absolutely not, okay? First of all, I'm in a strange city and state. I'm not about to be driving myself around. I need security. You know, I want a driver. Whereas Fantasia was like, give me the rental. I want to drive myself around or have my people come and drive me around. So, you know, everyone have different things that they have to list in, you know, their demands and all of that. And remember, it's not Oprah's job to know what you are writing down and what you should get, okay? That's your agent and your people and all of that job. So if you get on a set and they're not giving you what you're asking for, then the people that you have in place that you hired to make sure all of those things on your list were fulfilled, then you put them to work and let them do their job. But when Oprah heard this, she made sure everybody got what Taraji was asking for. So for the people who are so quick to just come for Oprah as if this is not a huge production and other people are involved and there's levels, it's like, relax. But anyways, Eva is just saying, even though I can't relate, I stand with you, sis. So let's move on.
They kind of want me to ask you, what is some advice that you can give to career-driven women that are looking for love?
That are looking for love. Don't look for it. If you're a career-driven woman and you looking for love, stop. Redirect the energy that you're putting into looking for love back into your career, back into yourself. I promise you, sis, you're going to look up one day, he's going to be right there over your shoulder. and you're not gonna know where he came from. It just happens. They say, seek and you shall find. So if you go look, you're gonna find something, but it's most likely not what you want. Let him find you. Don't get found. Don't go look.
Damn. And that is right there. Y'all heard it right there from a real G.
Like a lot of things and people in life, we've learned to like not give priority to. But when it comes to that mama, when it comes to that daddy, we don't play about our parents.
Right.
And Marilyn Madame DeVille, at the end of the day, inside of her is still a little girl who loves her daddy.
All right. Well, the daddy definitely went viral because there was a scene with the father getting
A good time.
A good time.
What's the nurse name on that?
Well, we know her.
Nurse Happy.
Nurse Happy ending.
For all intents and purposes, she's Nurse Happy.
Now that was crazy because when I was watching that, I was like, no, hold up. This is about to happen like this?
Yeah, well, that's what happens. And that's the beauty of our show. I know our show is salacious, but it's one of those things, like I remember, watching The Wire, and people are like, this really happens? Like, this is a real place in Baltimore that exists. Like, this really happens at senior homes, People are taken advantage of, men and women, by the people that work there. And if you got a pimp like my daddy.
So check this. So you played a lot of roles, from
Yes.
mother to supermodel to, other things. Would you say this is one of your biggest roles?
Oh, well, my biggest role in life is being a mother, for sure.
I understand that part.
Yes,
Definitely.
but as far as my biggest casted role as an actor, I would say this is my most favorite role, and the one that I do not want to end. Like, I'm a gig worker, and I'm one of those that, like, give me 3 months on a project, I'm in, I'm hit it and quit it, like, pew, like a man.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to this is that one thing that I want to have always. Like, I love this show.
Because when people know you as Eva, people have definitely just bought into the whole concept of Eva, the supermodel. Does this role, the name, Madam, does that ever overshadow?
Oh, all day.
Yeah,
I love
really?
it. I love it. I mean, in the streets when I'm driving down, 400 or 285, I got cars next to me, madam. And then I remember I was overseas for Beyonce's tour in Sweden, and then I had them going, madame. I'm like, look, mama, we made it. It feels so good, because what it tells me is that the work that we've put in to craft this character, you got to think about it. This is just something that came out of someone's head, and they wrote it on a page, and then they gave it to me and said, do something with
Make it come alive.
And she's a thing. Like, I got Keisha Lance Bottoms quoting like full paragraphs. Like, she's a thing, and to make such a thing, it feels good.
So how does the feel different from the Next Top Model win and everybody saying, oh, we remember you from this show, to it being, oh, you're Madam? Like, what's the difference in that win for you?
I feel like Top Model was like a chance favored moment. And don't get me wrong, I think this is chance and favored also, but I could see the work I put into this. This is one of those, Shanika is my best friend, and Eva, and Madam, and Shy has to call me sometimes, and she's like, hello, am I speaking with Eva or Madam? Because they are literally two different people. Right. And so I think the work that I've put into her, from her posture to the register of her voice to the way she walks, which is slightly different than the way Eva walks. You know what I mean? Everything about her, it gives me a bit of pride.
All right.
Anything, because when we talk to actors, we all, I always want to know, like, is there some type of ritual before you film? Like, what are you, a method actor? Like what's the concept for Eva in this role?
For this role, it's changed from season to season. The first season, Jock, we were in a bubble. It was COVID, the pandemic had hit, we didn't know what kind of air to breathe. Tyler was running around the studio in a spacesuit. Like, we were trying to make art and trying to stay safe. So that was like the beginning of the show. We were trying to figure out what the show was and lay it. And then, so for me, for that, I was Madam all day. Like, I had to remind the guys, like, bruh, I'm Eva. Like, we're not at work right now, but they see me as Madam, so I stayed in her. And so second season, it's like that sophomore album for an artist. It's like, I know your first one popped, but this second one has to be better than that first one. So the second one, I felt the pressure of, like, you got to show these people it's not a fluke, and she's a thing. So But by the time I got to third season, it's like breaking in a pair of shoes or that good jacket you wear every winter, you know it fit right. Now I'm kind of like in that mode where I know who this woman is. And now I'm just trying to add layers and explain the complexity of who she is, not find her.
No.
They want to know if I'm smarter than Jock. Let's find out if I'm smarter than Jock. If I find out that Jock is smarter than me, I'm going to kill myself.
We're live, guys.
That is, you know what it is. Hey, Miss Shot, nigga, you already let it be known. We let the cat out the bag early on to let it be known that I will be going up against the one and only Eva Marcille.
Okay, and it's happening.
Right
you
now.
ready?
Did you run your laps?
Huh?
Did you run your laps? Your mental laps?
I'm making sure he don't get no the answers. Keep your phone down, homeboy.
Keep your phone down.
Keep your phone down.
That's what she said.
All right.
She did not have to say that, Jock.
So here are the rules of the game. You guys, you have 10 seconds to answer each question.
All right.
The first person to get all 3 questions correctly will be the winner. You guys cannot answer each other's questions, and you cannot answer the question after your 10 seconds is up, or you will be disqualified.
Shani, this is a lot for 8 o'clock in the morning.
But you got it. You got it, though. I believe in you,
Every
girl.
day.
I believe in you.
And them kids still be beating you.
And hold
that
on.
make no sense.
And hold on. And if you don't win, we gonna choke them. Right. Okay, guys. It's gonna be a win.
Catch me outside.
Okay. So here we go. First question, Eva. What country gave the U.S. the Statue of Liberty?
France.
Hold on. Is it A, England, B, Africa, C, China, or D, France?
D.
Next.
You didn't know that, Jack?
Come on, don't do that.
Now you know he ain't know
Trying
that.
to hit her with the D early.
All right, here we go.
No,
We like it in the morning.
No, because she said the answer early before you can get it out.
I mean, I said what the whole answer was, Jack. I didn't need a multiple choice, but he might need multiple choice.
I know that's right. All right, here you go, Mr. Young John.
Let's get it.
Here we go. Who was the first African American Major League Baseball player? Was it A, Willie Mays, B, Jackie Robinson, or C, Hank Thomas?
I'm gonna go with
Who?
A.
Willie Mays?
Nah, I meant B.
Well, nah.
No, hold on, wait.
Because I couldn't remember which one was. Because you didn't do 3.
Okay, what's the answer?
You
What's
say
the
the
answer?
name.
What's the name?
What's the name?
Say the names again.
No, you say the
No,
name.
you say the name.
Say the name.
I am smarter than
Jack.
you.
What's the second name?
The second name?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the second name?
I said it.
What is it?
It was. I don't remember the. It was. You gave me 3. Normally you do 4 multiple choice.
Okay,
The
what
name of public school is going on.
I know. Come on, give him back.
Bro, come on.
Okay, what do we do in this instance?
Give him
Because
back. It was the second
your
name.
time was out.
It was the
First
second
of all,
name.
you said A.
Wow.
And you realized it was wrong by Shanika's eyebrow.
No. I realized that she gave you 4 multiple choices and me only 3.
I didn't need none.
I know that, but I was
needed
trying to
some.
remember where it was. It was the second name.
Okay, you're wrong, Jack.
It was the second name.
So, Eva, who was the first African American Major League Baseball player? Was it A, Willie Mays, B, Jackie Robinson, or C, Hank Thomas?
Jackie Robinson.
I said the second one.
Y'all got the same last name, Jock.
I
No.
said this. I thought.
Jack, your time was out.
No. I was looking at the cameras, and when I thought about it,
Okay.
I realized
And
it was the first one.
Eva.
Jack is smart as his kids. That's the new game.
I know, right?
Okay, so Eva, Martin Luther King Jr. was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize in 1964. In which prize was it?
Nobel Peace Prize? What you mean? What category? What do you mean?
Throw that away.
Let's
Thank
throw
you.
that away because that
trying to
wasn't
cheat.
written
Yeah.
well.
She-
Okay,
she-
excuse me. All right.
Once again.
King was 39 years old when he was assassinated at the Lorraine Motel, April 4th, 1968. In which city? Was it A, Nashville, Tennessee, B, Montgomery, Alabama, C, Louisville, Kentucky, or D, Memphis, Tennessee?
In Memphis.
And that would be D.
In the Memphis, Tennessees. In the D.
Well, My best friend is smarter than yours. My best friend is smarter than you. And you are the winner.
Jock, don't give me. Okay, why did you throw your headphones, Jock? What was that about? Was that a mild tantrum?
Yes.
Is that what what was giving?
Nah, let me tell
Do you know what I do with men that throw tantrums?
That was a mouth.
Ooh, what you do, E?
Yeah, what do you do?
Don't get spanked.
Let's not have that conversation.
I'm just saying.
Let's not have that conversation.
Okay.
You just spanked him.
We coming up, so definitely keep it locked. Of course, All the Queens Men is on tonight. BET Plus, make sure you catch that new episode. All right.
Jock.
He had a so good to say, don't worry about
You
it.
know Jackie Robinson.
That's what I wanted to say. Hey.
Let's close out.
All right, so man, I want to take the time to say thank you for spanking my tail today.
It's okay. I enjoyed it. It's nice and soft.
I did not show. Yeah, that's what she said. I did not expect to get beat today, but because you are you're a favorable guest and you're a family friend of the show, I'm gonna let you have that. I took that L. I tried to clean it up, but it didn't happen.
She gave it to you.
Thank you, Shawty. You know what? Thank you. I appreciate that. Honestly, gonna get you far.
Yeah.
Real far.
All right, so
50-50.
Eva, before we get out of here, I want to know who is your favorite character on All the Queens Men?
Oh, wow. My favorite character on All the Queens Men has to be my sister Carla.
Okay.
Because there's something about having someone bold enough to question you, someone bold enough to check you.
Yeah.
And I think all of us in life, if you look at your best friend, that's your best friend because that's the only one that's bold enough to tell you don't do that. Everybody else kind of scared of you. So I love Carla because at the end of the day, no matter how much money Madam has, no matter what her status is, Carla is that sister that's going to bring you right back to earth and remind you use the bathroom just like me.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you again, Eva, for joining us this morning. It's always a pleasure.
All the Queens Men tonight.
Tonight, check it out.
Thanks for having me.
No, thanks for being here.
And Jock, next time, can you get a little smarter? Because I want to play that game with you again.
Actually, you know what? I should not even play with you. I should have just went ahead and gave it to you, dog.
You did.
No, I didn't. You know what I mean? I gave it to him. All right, so it's love, man. Again, check out All the Queens Men tonight. You will one day. Keep it locked, Young Jock in the Streets morning take over.
I know. I love you, Jock.
My name.
Hey, all right, you already know. The #1 morning show. I had to slide through. And you know, it means a lot from someone who actually did radio and was the #1 morning show. But I am actually at the #1 morning show. It is. I mean, you got to give credit where credit is due now. We all need our credit. Get that FICO score up.
I know that.
Lay out.
There you have it. I am so proud of Eva. I'm wishing all of you well and take care. My loves, thank you all for your love and support. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up. Also turn on notifications so when I do post, you're aware that I posted. And I will see you all in the comment section. Remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.